The infamous Jackalwares are indistinguishable from jackals in their natural form. Jackalwares shift and in order to deceive others, and these shapeshifters can take three different forms: a jackal, a human, or a monstrous hybrid of the two. And they also are easily mistakable for werewolves, apparently. But they don't really have that supernatural affliction. They're just a natural creature. And they also possess like a magical gaze capable of putting foes to sleep, which is kind of cool. And basically, these guys are very like inhospitable, like in wilderness, and they have like their own prides and different stuff. So we're also going to look at their stat block and how you can use them in your campaign. So first off, I want to point out they are fiends, so keep that in mind. They also have 12 AC, 18 hit points, and they also have 40-foot movement. They are a CR1 half, so they're not super strong, but they are kind of powerful with their different abilities. So they have that pack tactics, which is a very strong and overpowered ability, let me tell you. If you're using it in a campaign, oh, it's deadly. They also just have a multi-tech, which is also kind of crazy for a CR1 half, I think, because that's going to be average of, like it's only 5 damage, but that's with advantage. Additionally, they also have normal slam attack that is 4 damage average. Then they also have that sleeping gaze, which is a DC 10 saving throw, and it does recharge. So if there's multiple of these guys, which there should be, the creature will fall asleep unconscious for 10 minutes, and that allows for automatic crit, which is a little crazy. They also just have that shapeshift ability that I talked about, and so they can actually take the form of like a jackal or human or a hybrid of the two. So in most cases, I think this guy is actually pretty cool because you can use it in role play situations, like you could trick the party into like going into the desert or another inhospitable place, and they could get ambushed by these guys. And I would even say that they're pretty good for like even level 1 enemies, just because they're not super strong. So I would say you could even throw them at level 1 party, and like probably no more than 2 though, just because of the sleep gaze and stuff like that. And I would also start the combat with the sleep gaze, just because I think that's pretty cool ability. Overall, consider using them in your campaigns, and yeah, I think they're pretty crazy, pretty cool.